this is Scott from scottcarvings.com, and today I'm going to carve this brand new, as of today, this Santa Claus holding a quilt. This particular pattern was a little pattern that I worked on, excuse me, a patriotic Santa, holding on to a patriotic quilt. But today I'm going to be a little different. This pattern should go out with this rough out. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to make a sort of a sleepy time Santa where he's got his pajama robes on and do a simple, probably Ohio Star type of pattern. And this is so open, you can do so many things with this. I mean, this is like right here, this is an open slate. You can get on the internet and look for some kind of quilt patterns, or you can probably carve names in it. Or you can do one of those, oh geez, I've seen them all over the place, Santa carvings with the quilt, and you got all that, what do you call it, beat up looking, different size, and then you would, you know, do these sewing marks in there. There's just so much you can do. Go on out there and look for a quilt pattern of any kind. Ours is, this one here is going to be kind of, I'll get to it. It's going to be like an Ohio Star. So when we get to the boxes of the Ohio Star, maybe I should wait until then. And I think it goes this way and this way. Oh, did I screw up already? Going, yeah, no. But anyways, and then see, this would be any color you want. Also, you can have the same pattern as anybody else's, and you can do any pattern to it. So this would be like yellow, white, and this would, outside here would be dark blue, like a midnight blue. Maybe you might put some dots on there, white dots. There's just so many things. This is an open slate Santa. It's a very simple Santa itself. Very, this would probably be either number 1 or number 2 of my my squatty Santa is the absolute easiest of what I've got. And this one's coming darn close to it. And the difference is that he's got this tilting head here instead of it just being straight up. Same with here. And then from here, it's just a little turn. And then I have this kind of this way. You can see how there's more wood swaying this way, and then wood is swaying this way a little bit. So we're going to have to watch for that. And oh my goodness, you can do whatever you want with this. But like I said, this is going to be a sleepy time, nighttime Santa. He's got his pajamas on, pajama robes. He's already delivered. He's done for the next 363 days until next time. Anyways, so let us get going on this thing. And I've been noticing this is kind of weird wood. Is that? Oh, okay, some kind of ink spattered or something. Okay, I thought it was part of the wood. So anyways, like I've always said, from the beginning, pencil in. Let's see, since this is at an angle like this, therefore the eye is going to go like this and like this. He'll have the typical mustache, but I left that. I think I left that open. You can put any mustache on there. Oh, for heaven's sakes, any kind of mustache will go on there. And we don't want to touch the face until later on. But the rest is pretty relatively easy. Cover on X is not what you could. Now this thing here, in order to make it a little more difficult, you'll notice he's got, well, it's not so much a belt. Well, it could be a belt. But here he could have work out the robe road rope. And it's tied in front, so you can't tell because the quilt is in front of it. So I'd like to put this in here too, so it'll help around. Now I don't know what to do with the hat. I think the hat will have no tufts. I'm trying to think. I don't know. No, it shouldn't. No, it shouldn't. So it'll just be like here, and this is going to go away. I left that for, you know, if you want to make this as a regular Santa, that's going to be a sleepy time kind of a thing going on there. Okay, now let's get our V and start V'ing out. Where's my chisel glove? And getting started here. Oops, upside down. Come on. Now I want to cut a little bit more on the inside if I can, a little bit towards the body as I'm pushing, so as to give me some more quilt action there. I'll have to come back to it later. Okay. Yeah, there. Get that in there. Notice we got a little bit here. Some here. Looks like I didn't pencil, but again, we want to make sure that I want to do this a little towards the hand or arm, pardon me. Let me get it all started. And we got the beard going around. Get that hair in. Make sure that hair does come in. Now the thing that I did not do with this first one, I did not put too many wrinkles in it, too many waves of the fabric. I will on this one. All right, and that's the magic of this one. Like I said, it's open to whatever you want to put on there. Or somebody's graduation name or birthday. If the birthday is close to Christmas time. Okay, so let us begin. I think I got all of it. And you know what I'm going to do, like I said, I'll get this on and take my wide chisel, which is a number, it says number 5. Seems to be less than that, but number 5, about 25 mil. ish. Let's see how far down we got here. And instead of cleaning the quilt or cleaning the Santa back, let's just go straight to putting some waves in it. Ooh, I got one of those weird spots here. Uh-oh. One of those don't know what direction we're going spots. Yeah, this is that kind of wood that just don't know what the direction it's going. Like you'd be carving, you say the wood goes this way, but it's wrong. And yeah, this is let's take this one step at a time and have to come back and do a little bit of cleaning on that. So much for doing a quickie here. Ooh, took a big chunk off of that one. It's a good thing that's what this is just the fabric. Like not the face or something like that. So we went down this way. Because we want to go, like I said, this is supposed to be more swaying this way. Oh. Yeah, look at that. I'm going to come back with a better chisel where this is going to come down. Oops. Yeah, this is not a good piece of wood. But we're okay because this spot here is pretty, I want to say, imperfect. Same with this here. Take the knife to the rest of that. This has got to go. All right. I'm going to take one of these. We'll put in a few of those. There. So this is going to kind of go on, twist a little bit this way. Remember what I said about single smooth cuts, but it's kind of hard on this wood. Okay, there we got a good start on this. Nice start. Yeah. Okay. Gonna help with that bend here. Oh, on this side here. There we go there. Uh-huh. I'm just cleaning this up a little bit because I'm going to round that. Maybe I can, while we're at it, let's round it because it's going to be a rope. There we go, beginning the roundedness of this. And we'll be doing some undercuttings at the end. So bring that out. I want to, although I'm just trying to take the marks off, but once in a while, because that goes in. I'm going to give this just a little, just to take the marks off. We'll have to deal with that later. Next, let's smooth this out. Now let's see how hard this is going to be. You know, I do have a nice, I always keep that for such an occasion, a nice, really sharp knife. Now if I can find it. Yep. And just skin that is all we need to do, skin. A little bit of roundness there. Yeah, these surfaces, I keep this knife just for this duty. Boy, that sure comes in handy. It's super sharp. And like I said, this is really an open slate. But again, we're just going to do a simple Ohio Star. That is when we're ready. That is when we're ready. Okay, well, I got probably 99 and 44% off on that one. A little bit of wet to whistle time. And moving right along. We're moving right along. I'm going to see if I can clean this just a little bit. I can feel the catch. All right, I want to take my knife and start cleaning off the arm, and again, the wood is not good. I'm glad I took this one instead of giving it to a customer. But if you're careful, you can actually clean any wood. Keep a carving. All right. Yeah, that's a piece right there. It's like a string right here. I'm going to have to come back to give that an extra. Now when it comes to it gets to the beard, it doesn't matter that much because the beard is imperfect. Well, the clothing is relatively imperfect, but not that imperfect. All right, and we cut here. Keep cutting very carefully. Very carefully. Trying to make as smooth of cuts as possible here. Because when you get into a piece of wood like this, the best thing you can do is carve it the way you want, and then come back and kind of a very sharp tool and clean it. I think painting will take care of that. maybe. Now this side is a lot better. Nice smooth cuts like that. Yeah. Get the V on this. I'm cutting away from the quilt, tilting away from the quilt actually. I forgot to put an extra one because what's going to happen is that quilt's going to roll back towards the beard. So this is a straight up V. And away we go. There we go. Down here. Down here. Get that extra cut in there. There it is. As soon as we get this done, this arm done, I want to get into cutting that rope there. Let's increase the crease on this, crease down to here. So what I want to do next, well here, let me put this, while we're still on the arm, extra crease here, not extra crease, but extra cut. And this. All right, so there's pretty decent, and then I want to deep cut here along. Deep cut back, because I want to bring that rope, now they rope up a nice shadow. It's a nice deep shadow there. I think that came up, the rope kind of came up a little bit on this side because just the way that the bit comes in, the bit angle. Okay, now I think I'm just going to do a quick clean on the hair because when we do the hair, it's going to be mussed up anyways. I'm going to be taking some feed tools and knives to it in the first place. Just around here. Be careful we don't get into the eyes. Because I think we'll do the face next. Actually, no, yeah. Just a quick clean. No, we won't do the eyes, face next, because I want to get the top done, top clean here. Pardon me. Now, like I said, this is going to be a nightcap, so I'm going to ignore this part here. Whoops. I go to the pattern, the direction of the grain. Oh yeah, this is the weird end. You gotta be careful here. This is the weird side. Now, I always like to saw off the top here, these little nubs, because it takes, you know, a while to take off. And I hope I didn't cut too much. I was thinking about that. Come around. Oops, I buried the tip. Just take this off. That would always be the bad thing about teaching and having that on there, and they'd be spending all their time, or a good chunk of their time on that. So I take that off. Okay, now I want this to still be, it's not so much a round ball, it's going to be a fez type of thing. I probably could still, if you cut that spot there, but I suppose I was debating on whether or not I needed to. There you go. All right, now I want to do some heavy separations here. Deep down. Deep down. Oops. There's going to be a missed mark here. Yes, I did. Missed the mark. The hair, the hat will come together here. And I need a big crease here. There we go. Where's my pencil? It's going to come down here. Oops. It's come down here. Cut. Make sure that connects. I'll do this just a little deeper here. Get rid of a lot of that. Okay, now let's start in on the face. We just take it like I've mentioned many times before, is that when you get a rough out and you get that nose, you want to cut right about here. Not here. If you cut at the highest part, then you're going to have a high nose, going to be too far up. So commit to about here. We're going to start doing the cleaning processes. Now we're getting to the point where we can't get in so many places. It's as soon as I get, well, some of these I can still get with the knife. I'll get them, and then I'm going to start pulling out my, oh boy, that's where the chip is at the nose, I think. Okay, let's get our big number 11. This one is about 10 mil. And just start digging that out of there. Get in here. Dig that out of there. Starting in, then let's get our number. Let's either this one, no, not that one, not that one. This one here, yep. And I'm gonna put in the nostril here. Put in the nostril here. Oh, that got off a little bit. Put it rounded it is what I needed. And I want to take that same chisel, come in here, and I want to go deep. At the eye socket, go deep. Or at the tear duct, actually. That's instead of tear duct. Deep. Now the head is starting to turn back, so I better get in there, get at that tear duct. Down deep. I want to go one of these. Clean that out too. Now we're getting there. And there's just a little bit of, take a little bit more of that off. Shape the nose just a little bit, get some of that out of there. Now, how's he looking? Now, what did I get my number? Let me get my number 11 5mm. Deeper. The nose turned a little bit this way, so there we go. Now we're getting there. Take a little bit of this off. Now we're getting there. Okay. A little extra of this. Can I get in there and clean that out? Pencil. Let's get that in there. Now I want the face. Come down. Trim in. Because we're going to start drawing in, getting close to getting that face in, so make sure things are kind of more smoothed out. There. Excuse me, there. Now, if I look at the head straight on, when I cover the body here and have the body tilt. All right. Put one of these mustaches in. Anyone you want. Not too far down. All right. My V. So away from the face. See how that I tilted that away from the face. Away from the face. because this is in the way a lot. But that's okay. We'll start trimming that down, and we can fix things as we go. Now what I want to do is I want to dig a little deeper. A little deeper. Now I want to bring that face up by bringing everything else down. Oops, where are I? Good thing I paid attention there. Okay. This head may be a little bit bigger than the other one, but we can adjust or keep. Okay. Put that line back in. Come down again. Bring the hair back. Some more. Some more. Yeah, I did have that. Wish I'd had it coming down more, but still a little devil may care kind of a look. Now because that's in the way, I want to round it off here like this. So interesting how you make these cuts and then just they hang on with just one little fiber, one fiber. So get out of there. Bring the forehead back just a little bit. If I can do that, I can. If I could, can I straighten this out a little bit? I wonder if I could. I'm kind of doubt it. Probably gonna have to give it up. we can have a little hair coming out there. That'll even things out a little bit. Now with that, I can bring this up out of the way more. I want it up. Okay. All right, I want to, I mean, there's a lot of adjusting. We're just adjusting and adjusting and adjusting and more adjusting. And I think it's just time to get the eyes in. I'm about to turn this a little bit. Where's my brush? Oh. No, usually I do stop here. And I mean, not stop here, but I don't put the eyes in right away. I want to get rid of or get into other stuff and get other stuff done. Like, for example, what am I going to do with the beard and what am I going to do with that hat? And I'm going to not have a mouth here. It's going to put it going in just a bit. Make sure it's clean. Well, it doesn't have to be. Okay. First I want to wet the whistle here. We gotta look at what we got so far. All right. I want to get that beard in. Boy, that sure is a lot more cleaning here. Bring that arm out a little more. That out a little more. And what I'm going to do here, pencil. I'll pencil in the head turning. Head turning cuts. And then there's on this side, head. Okay, we'll start with this. About a 20-degree angle. About a 20-degree angle. Here, and now we're starting to turn a little bit this way. turn this way. One more. Here. Here. In here. Like that. Okay, I want to separate this. Separate from the clothing as well. Take a little V cuts at the tip. In here. In here. In here. Here. All right, then I wanted to make some of the dips here. The dipsy doodles here. A little extra.